Hey Taurus, welcome to Cosmic Cassie. This is going to be your reading for the new moon in Leo. It's happening on July 28th, so it's coming up here soon. Just wanted to do a reading to let you know what energy that you have available to you during this new moon. Leo is typically a sign of confidence, strength, self-assuredness, things like that, as well as opportunity and optimism. So overall, the energy of the new moon should be really good if you access it and actually use it. So we're just going to see what's in the cards for you for the new moon energy. Let's go ahead and get started here. Show me Taurus for the new moon in Leo, July 28th. What does Taurus need to know about the new moon, July 28th? I only read reversals if I feel guided to do so. Otherwise, I'm not going to take every reversal that I get. First out, we have Daughter of Swords, which is going to be equivalent to the Page of Swords. And then we have Four of Swords, Eight of Cups. 5 more, okay. First row or second row? Second row, okay. So this is going to be your first row here. Second row, we have the Two of Wands. We have the Son of Swords, which is the Knight of Swords. It's like a lot. So we're not going to take those. What else for Taurus? We have the Magician. All right. 10 of Cups and 9 of Swords. I don't know why I felt inclined to, I don't always look at the bottom of the deck, but on the bottom of the deck we do have Justice here. Okay. We're going to clarify these. So looking at the first row, these are the energies that you can expect to feel during the new moon. So like the day before, the day of, and the day after. And then the second row is clarifying more of what can you expect to feel after the new moon. So 1 to 2 days after the new moon, energies start to kind of die off. This is going to be the energy that was left with you. The energy that it's kind of pushing you into. So energy at the peak when it's actually happening, and then energy after it's happened, and what to use that energy for that you just experienced within the new moon. So first up, we have Daughter of Swords. Daughter of Swords in this deck is going to be equivalent to the Page of Swords, as I had said before. So I feel that during this new moon, you may be receiving some kind of communication or at least information. I get stronger. It's an information that you're going to be getting. This could be information from like online research, someone telling you it, you reading it in a book, in a letter. Like there's some kind of information that you're going to be coming into, that you're going to be discovering here. Let's clarify Daughter of Swords for Taurus. Daughter of Swords. What is this Daughter of Swords? Thank you. Daughter of Swords is Temperance. So this is information that you are meant to receive at a specific time. It could be, I'm not really getting something specific as far as what the information is going to be like pertaining to, but this is information that you were meant to come across, information that you were meant to stumble on, or someone was meant to tell you. I'm getting like, it's like if someone tells you it, it's on accident. Like they don't actually mean to tell you, but they tell you, not in a malicious way, but it was just like, oh, I'm not supposed to like say this or share this. But if it's something you stumble on, it's like you were meant to find this information at this time because somehow it's going to affect a decision, a choice that you're possibly making or will be making about something, or even someone here. But it's information that gives you insight into something. And that's why it was meant to happen right now versus, I feel like if you found out sooner, you would have completely dismissed or not even looked into something. And if you found out later, you would have felt like you made the wrong decision, even if you didn't. I don't know how that works out or if that makes sense to anyone, but it's like this is the exact time that you needed to know this or figure something out or realize something, have an epiphany about something. This is the exact time that was meant to happen. And then next we have the Four of Swords here. The Four of Swords gives me an energy directly correlated to whatever information you're coming across here. It allows you to find like a healing and comfortable middle ground where it's like, okay, I'm not making a wrong decision, but I have enough guidance to feel like I'm making the right decision, even if I don't know what I'm doing exactly. That's definitely, and it could involve someone else. This is Three of Cups came out to clarify the Four of Swords. So it's some kind of emotion, celebration, happiness, enjoyment, and you're able to confidently, like self-assuredly choose the right direction for you. It's almost like this information allows you to move in a direction that feels just right. Like it feels like the right decision, the right move, in order to feel good. Like it's an internal feeling of just like, this feels right. This feels good. I feel like I made the right choice to go this way. And then we have Eight of Cups. 1 second, we got a card that fell here. And then we have Eight of Cups as the last card here. And then what fell out quite aggressively here was the Eight of Swords and the Seven of Pentacles. And so I feel that it's kind of odd because it's almost like with this new moon energy in Leo, there's something that you're realizing, and that realization allows you to move confidently in the right direction that's going to lead to like happiness. I'm getting union. And it can be union amongst friends, coworkers. It doesn't have to necessarily be relationships here, but it's like this realization, this epiphany, this information that you use to make a decision is leading you down the right path, the right choice. But a part of being led down the right path and the right choice also means you have to leave something that you possibly were stuck waiting on behind. There's an energy here of like, you wanted to give something more time. You wanted to give something more time to develop or to mature. There's something about like wanting to wait longer, like wanting to push it off, like not wanting to make a decision on something, like not wanting to be too hasty about something. So you purposely possibly like delayed it. You linger is the word I'm getting. You left it lingering, like you allowed it to linger as long as you could because you didn't want to rush it. It's not even that you didn't want whatever this was. It was like you just didn't want to rush it. You didn't want to move too quickly and ruin it, or like not even ruin it. It's just an energy of like, I didn't want to rush into it. Like I just wanted to savor it. Like I wanted to savor how it felt and where it was going and the pace. You just wanted to savor it. But it's like you can't savor this anymore. It's like it's time to walk away from it or to make a decision. It's time to stop savoring and move to the next level, to leave it behind. Like it might be something that you needed to walk away from, but you chose to stay and like savor it, like allow it to linger before permanently putting it to an end. Like you didn't quite want to let it go, but you knew you needed to let it go. And you just kind of like, I'm just going to hold on to it and enjoy it just a little bit longer. The analogy they just gave me is like, if you have an ice cream cone and it's a hot day outside and you're like licking the ice cream cone nice and slowly, you're really savoring the flavor of it, but you know that you have to eat it because it's melting everywhere. It's like the longer you savor it, the more damage and mess that it causes. And so you finally just have to eat the ice cream and be done with it. Now it's gone. You don't have it anymore. It's gone, but there's also no more mess. There's no more damage. There's no more like messiness with it, right? So it's finally like cutting that tie, but there's something here that's being revealed to you to let you know during this new moon energy. It's like I'm giving you this information. You're having this revelation about something, and you feel very confident about moving towards something that just feels good. It aligns with you. It feels right. It feels so right. And because you're doing that, you're finally severing a tie with something that you allowed to like possibly linger way too long. So that's the energy during the new moon. So the day before, the day of, the day after, kind of expect to have some kind of realization, to come across some kind of information, new idea, new perspective here, something that's like enticing you to move in a certain direction or take an action or think about something in a new way. That leads to like you finally releasing something and just moving in a direction that feels so right for you. So the energy after the new moon, we have the Two of Wands. It's all about like choosing to take action, choosing to make a decision, planning to make a decision, but it's not actually making that decision or taking that action, right? So what just turned over here is the Devil. I don't take the cards that turn over, but what they do let me know is these are potential paths. These are potential directions that something could go into. And so when it flips over, it's like you might have considered, okay, you have Two of Wands, right? You have two wands here. You might have considered going down a path that led to fear or that was caused by fear, or a path of temptation, a path of like known toxicity. You considered going down this path, but we'll see which path you're kind of being pushed into or guided into after the new moon energy. Like what path this energy opens up for you here. Clarify Two of Wands. It's a little too many here. How many is that? 3. What fell out was the Wheel of Fortune, the Tower, and the Six of Wands. So I feel like it's the path that's being opened up to you because of this new moon energy here. It's a path that's definitely going to be something brand new. It might be a little uncomfortable. It's a sudden, rapid change. It's something you've not experienced before. You might be a little bit like intimidated by it, and that might be why you considered going down maybe a path more comfortable but toxic, or possibly just being in fear and choosing to go down a path that led you away from something because you were fearful to go after it. But this is letting me know the energy is opening up this new path for you to actually take action on, to move towards, that's going to bring a lot of success, a lot of happiness, a lot of good luck, a new cycle with something. But it's something brand new. It's something you've not experienced before. And so it is going to be a little bit like frightening, but it's good. It's a good change. It's a good, rapid movement is what I'm getting here. It's a good thing. And then we have Son of Swords. This is a Son of Swords is going to be the same as Knight of Swords in this deck. The Son of Swords is all about like a fast communication. In this deck, the way that the energies that I'm feeling is more of, how do you say that? It's like I see what I need to see, and I am aiming at it, and now I'm finally taking swift movement towards it. This could be swift movement with action, with decision, or with communication here, but it's like I'm swiftly cutting something out. I'm swiftly attacking this. I'm swiftly, like no hesitation, no second guessing, no kind of like I'm removing all resilience, all blocks here, and I'm very quickly and strategically aiming and then firing away and making my target like hit. Like you're hitting the target here, but you've decided, you know exactly what you're hitting, And the energies of this new moon, they're allowing you to finally swiftly take action, to cut it out, to make a decision on it, to leave it behind. It's something just very swift, very final. Very final is what I'm getting here. And then I also have the Knight of Cups that came out to clarify it. And so I feel like this could be some kind of, it could be, immediately what I get is it's some kind of love offer, or possibly like an emotional offer that's coming towards you. It's wanting to reconnect. It's wanting to relatch onto you, possibly get like exchange energies with you, and you're choosing to swiftly cut it out. You're not even giving it a chance to come towards you and extend a full offer here. Like as soon as you see it in the horizon, you're like, no, like, no, you're saying no, you're cutting it out. Uh, you're not entertaining it. You're not looking into it at all. It's like, I see it, I'm cutting it out immediately. No hesitation. And I feel like that's because during the new moon, this might be what you had to leave behind, but you feel so good about this new direction you're moving into that when you see it coming back for you, you're like, no, I've already made the decision. I've already made the choice to leave this. I am leaving it. It is gone. Final. It's final decision here. And then next we have the Magician. So it's like, okay, I've chosen this path that I'm kind of scared of, that's open to me, and I'm definitely removing anything from the past that's coming back for me. And now I'm manifesting. Now I'm creating. Now I'm starting to see the energy work for me instead of against me, because you're finally following where the energy is trying to take you here. And I feel like once you're doing this, it's this new moon energy is giving you plenty of the ability to manifest and create something here. What turned over, Nine of Pentacles. So this might be manifesting your own, like you wanted to manifest your own kind of independence and abundance here. That's what Nine of Pentacles really represents, as independence. So that was an idea, that was an option put on the table for you, but it looks like instead you manifested Ace of Cups. So instead of manifesting you being alone and having independence and being like stable all on your own, it looks like you chose to instead maybe manifest some kind of new love or abundance, like a shared emotion here with someone or a group of people or a community. Instead of doing it alone, you're choosing to allow your emotions to be invested into something here, to have the opportunity to experience something here that involves someone else. I feel like in the past, with this kind of energy that you left behind, you would have absolutely chose to manifest your own independence and your own stability. But with this new road that you're going down, it's like this new experience with success and victory and finally leaving something behind and cutting it out completely. You're more open and you're seeing things in a different way, and you would rather create and use this energy of manifestation to build some kind of like shared emotional experience rather than your own personal gain of stability and independence here. Not to say you don't have that, but you're choosing to invest these energies available to you into some kind of shared emotional experience instead of continuously investing them into like an independent, stable energy. If that, I hope that makes sense to you. And then next we have 10 of Cups. So it's like whatever you're doing is obviously working, because now you have this potential, you have this access to ultimate happiness, to family, soul ties, unions. You have this access to this beautiful energy of like abundance, of emotional stability, of a lot of love, a lot of I'm getting a lot of like giving and taking, sharing. And look, from that, you gain the Nine of Pentacles. So isn't that funny how it works out? So it's like, because you chose to invest in love instead of yourself, you not only got love, but you also are obtaining your independence your stability. Nine of Pentacles isn't all about being alone. You can be in a relationship and still hold a Nine of Pentacles energy where I'm independent. I have my own life as well as a union, as well as a happiness. And this can also be community, where you find your own independence within being a part of a community here. Taurus, very beautiful energy that you have access to after this new moon is over here. Last card we have here is Nine of Swords. So there could be some things that you're still trying to work through. You're kind of overthinking it. You might get stuck in your thoughts sometimes. The web is all about being stuck in, and you either get wrapped up in it, right? And you get stuck in it, or you break the web apart and you find a way out. And so with this Nine of Swords showing up last, I definitely feel that there's some things that you're still mulling over in your mind. Every once in a while, you might, get stuck in your thoughts or in like over analyzing or overthinking something here. Five of Cups, the past, overthinking the past here. But I feel like that's why that's why I was kind of being told to look at the bottom of the deck and see the justice here, because it's like this might be the justice that you're receiving for whatever you had to go through in the past. The justice is that this energy from the new moon in Leo this month, it's really opening up like this brand new path that you've never been down, where there's a lot of like beautiful emotional abundance, give and take, union. It's a whole new experience that you've never had before. And you're choosing things that you haven't chosen in the past. You're making decisions that you would not have made in the past here. But it's this beautiful, like, beautiful kind of transformation of you within, and it immediately reflects externally to you. So once you balance your emotions and you feel like you're moving in the right direction and you're confident in that, everything on the outside of you directly reflects that as well. It's definitely a very beautiful energy. But I feel like you are getting justice here. So I wouldn't worry too much about this this Nine of Swords, like this anxiety or like really up thinking about the past here. Once you release it, it's released, it's gone, and there's no need to worry about it anymore. But that's what I have for you, Taurus. That is your new moon reading in Leo. Definitely try to make use of these energies. This is very, very beautiful energy that you have access to here. And I feel like it can definitely, it's a lot of manifesting, a lot of like ability, like it's giving you the power and the energy to manifest a lot of what you want. And according to the cards, it's letting me know that like this is what you want, is like this true emotional bond and union here that works out very well. And it's giving you the path to do that. It's allowing you the energy to do that if you choose to. But that is what I have for you. If this resonated for you, definitely feel free to like, share, subscribe, whatever you would like to do here. Anything else you want to know is most likely in the description. Otherwise, thanks for watching Cosmic Cassie, and have a really good new moon and a good day, night, morning, whatever it is for you. Okay. Bye. Bye, Taurus.